Joanna, thank you for joining us. Oddly enough, the company you represent, in which you are a legal counsel, has the name football in its name, and currently we are having World Cup 2022 in Qatar, and most importantly, OneFootball is a company that, as far as I know, helps create digital products based on related to NFT, Metaverse. Do you believe, with that being said, that football and Metaverse and NFT could be, no pun intended, a perfect match?
I think that the experience that we want to create at OneFootball is really to bring the game back to the fans and give the fans the feeling really that they are taking part in the game, that they can be close to their favorite teams, and we do that by creating different types of experiences. As you mentioned, we have our digital video moments, for example, our Serie A collection, and recently also have done a collaboration with the Cool Cats and so on to really, bring back the experience closer to the fans.
But I wonder how tangible this experience can be through NFTs and Metaverse, since we are talking about digital products.
That's a really good question. I think in terms of how tangible they can be, the question is also what type of utility can you, for example, connect with that. So in our situation, because we have such a good relationship with the clubs and close collaborations, we also allow collectors the opportunity to visit the clubs, win tickets, for example, jerseys, shirts, and so on, to really bring the experience closer to them.
But do you feel that football fans are down for that? Do they appreciate that ability to have a new level of experience through those digital products we are discussing right now?
We have at least received a lot of really positive feedback, because ultimately the fans want to, the true fans, I would say, they very much are interested in the game, but also the players behind it. And when we offer opportunities for them to really be there physically present, or even sometimes meet their biggest idols, that's a huge added value to them, something that we have been giving appreciation for in our community.
But still, creating NFTs and Metaverse-based products requires having someone who will do it, who will promote it, who will sell it. And right now, we are experiencing the bear market. Everyone's talking bear market. We don't know when it's going to end, but it looks like it's going to be a long-lasting occurrence. So my question is, does that impact somehow, like the industry of NFTs, of Metaverse? Does it scare away people from it because they're more focused on, some other crisis-related things and fixing them rather than getting involved into NFTs and Metaverse?
I think the bear market has rather been a good opportunity to build or to see what are really valued, like products that are really valued. We still see that our products, for example, have traction. So we do, of course, believe in our own product, and we are fully committed to the experience we want to give to our fans. So I don't think that, I think as many people probably in the crypto space would say at the moment, we are on the one hand also happy maybe that some, projects that should maybe not have existed in the first place get sort of washed out, and we really now have an opportunity and the space to build, valuable products for people.
But I wonder, it will be a very broad question, but I will ask it anyway. So that said, what might be the future of NFTs and Metaverse? Are you able to foresee any new utility when it comes to these two assets? Maybe one asset and one, let's say, completely new digital worlds, actually.
That is a really broad question indeed. I think that it's going to be interesting to see really how the Metaverse experience is realized for different people. I don't think that maybe sometime in the future we will have a Ready Player One experience where people wear like all of the suits and then have that at home in their living room. But I think what we will see foremost is really rather the experience being entered through computer screens, like typical things that we might have. Maybe we'll even have like some form of glasses that will help us interact more with the environment in general around us. So that's on a very broad level what I think might come. The value that Metaverse might have, or NFTs in general also for consumers, I think, and I hope personally that that we'll see projects, let's say for example in fashion, where you can be more sustainable, where you can use the whole experience to, for example, be more sustainable. Try on some new clothing lines already, see how that all works out in the Metaverse. Maybe we can save on cost on production. Maybe we can be more efficient in that sense. And also, for example, to go back to experiences for the fans, for the football fans, I think that also building in the Metaverse is a good opportunity for the fans to experience their teams, their clubs in a more interactive way as well. When they can meet, for example, their biggest fan in the Metaverse and play a game together with them, or so on. Yeah.
Well, that future looks very promising. Thank you very much for our meeting.
Thank you.